What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Let's go ahead and make our way down to the
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the
Let me
blog.
tell you something.
vlogs and see what's going on. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. The other video I just started, honey. I'm trying to see this this light ring, honey, to see what the says my package is out for delivery. Okay, wonderful. Um, let's see what's going on down to the blogs, girl. Let's go to the Jasmine brand. It says 57 new posts. Oh my God. Let's see. Okay. This is the Jasmine brand. There's a lot of new posts. Let's see what's going on. It says Beyonce has a big announcement tomorrow. What's tomorrow? The 14th? Okay. I don't know what it is. Nene Leakes reveals what she would take for her return to RHOA. Isn't she her and Sierra from Love and Hip Hop have a podcast coming out? I think it's called something my sister friend or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but I thought I mean, you don't know who people know. Where we only know, I don't know. I mean, Sierra, I don't know. I think it's an odd pairing. I'll just say that. I think it's interesting. It's Nene. I feel like Nene when she was on Angela Yee's lip service, I felt like her back and forth conversation, I felt like it's very girlfriend, very girl's girl. It was good. Like I loved the way that she was flowing on that episode when she was talking about Greg and how he was cheating on her with the lady that worked for her and stuff like that. She was like very forthright, very upfront. Usually we don't get that from Nene. It's always like talking in riddles and stuff like that. So we'll see. I mean, I think it's interesting. Like I said, I don't know like Sierra. I like Sierra from Love and Hip Hop. I think she's funny. I don't know what they're gonna talk about. Maybe they'll talk about ladies of success. I don't know. I don't know. But I think that's an interesting pairing. But everywhere she's going to promote this podcast, they're asking Nene about her return to RHOA. To me, I feel like this is just another example of like people not getting, like not getting it. Like I don't know, maybe they don't get it because like people who have left have come back, but I don't know if you can come back to a show whose EP and who has a lot of hand in it where you call him a racist cokehead and then keep my name out of your mouth. And he said, I'm going to keep her name out of my mouth. And I think she kind of fucked up with that, but I'm not sure why. I feel like it's like keeping a person like attached to something that they shouldn't be attached to. It's like going around and asking somebody like, don't you want to go back to this relationship that was extremely toxic? Like that, the way that Nene describes her relationship with Bravo and the way that other people have described their relationships with Bravo, other people who have come out with lawsuits and things like that, Leah and stuff like that, this toxic relationship that you're having with this employer. Remember, when I say relationships, I'm talking about all relationships. So your professional relationship with your employer, is it toxic? And everywhere I go, people keep asking me, will I go back to this toxic relationship? And she's even like entertaining it as if she would go back to her toxic relationship. And I feel like it's just an example of how we stay attached to things that they may have served us, but the way that you spoke about working there, I don't understand why you would go back. Why would you go back to that? It was so awful. It was so awful and harmful and emotionally draining and all these things that the people have been saying about Bravo And it's like everywhere she goes, and to this day, like the blogs that they'll post who should come back, and it's like, why is this idea, I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia, maybe it's familiarity, but why would you want somebody to go back into a relationship that they've expressed to you was harmful to them? Why would you even have the conversation? I think it is, I think it's a, like on the surface it's like, would you go back to your old job? But on a deeper level, you're asking this person, would they go back to a toxic relationship that they told us was toxic? And it's like everywhere she goes, it's like, come back to RHOA. You're asking Nene to come. Nene doesn't have, she can't hire herself. I'm sure she would, if she could hire herself back at Bravo, she would. She would have to be hired. They would have to negotiate a contract. But you've had a lawsuit against us. One, you called the executive producer Andy Cohen, who was, y'all used to be like this, but now he's a cokehead, a racist cokehead, and keep my name out your mouth. So I'm not sure how you want us to proceed and grow from that. Like, has Nene ever come out and apologized for that? But then, if would her apology mean that these things didn't happen to her? And it's really like a deeper question is, why does everybody keep asking this woman, whether she's willing or not, to go back into a relationship that she expressed was harmful to her? I know the nostalgia of having Nene on television. They say she's on the Upshaws. I don't watch the Upshaws, but I saw a clip of her and Cynthia and Wanda Sykes and somebody else. Maybe it was just Cynthia, Nene, and Wanda Sykes. They were like holding peaches and stuff. So I don't know. I think it's weird that everywhere Nene goes, as she's promoting her podcast, people are asking her, would you go back to RHOA? So let's hear what she said to Envy.
Even know who they are. With Andy Cohen, is that a possibility? Y'all in meetings, conversations, thoughts, anything? Well, we're not in meetings. We did settle our dispute with each other. I don't know if I'll go back to Housewives. I don't know what that looks like for me, but I won't say never. If they got a check that's got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 on the end, you know, it may be back. I don't know. When you say settle their dispute, was it financial settlement or? I can't say, but we did settle everything. You and Andy cool now? Y'all speak now? No. I haven't spoken to him. No, but I'm not against speaking to him. But I haven't spoken to him. It'd be a no-brainer. I mean, I know you get this all the time, but it's kind of ridiculous that they haven't asked you to come back yet. I don't know. And the French?
How is it ridiculous that they haven't asked her to come back and she called her boss a racist cokehead? How is, and then it be the what do you call it, where it's like you're not considering like history, like you just don't you don't realize, you don't remember her. I don't know if Charlamagne would remember her, but he's like, it's kind of ridiculous that they haven't asked her back. Oh, you don't know that she called Andy a racist cokehead. Because I don't think you would hire anybody back that called you a misogynist rapist, Charlamagne, would you? Okay, no. So people asking Nene, would she come back to a job where she called her boss a racist cokehead, is it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, are you feeding into some type of diluted like idea of like, are we just talking in hypotheticals? Like, I don't know. I think it's weird. You know, I do miss the trips. I do miss the check. Yeah, you fucked up, Nene. Like, you have to say, you know what? I fucked up. I had a job where all I had to do was brunch and talk shit and go on trips. And I fucked it up by my head getting ballooned with ego, that I wanted to be the queen of something when I forgot that there were other people around. And I got I got a big head. Or were you mistreated? Or what is going on? And you really, every time I think about how Nene fucked up her bag at Bravo because of her ego, and it's almost as though she has not even addressed that, like that behavior and what got you to where you are, to where you're like calling these people name, crashing out and things. Were you really abused and harmed? why would you go back to something like that? And then other women are coming out saying, this is my experience. Leah came out, said, this is my experience with the alcohol stuff. The women come out and say that they don't like the way that they're being treated. Brandy, what's her name? Caroline. I don't know if Caroline had a suit against Bravo, but Caroline Manzo with the whole thing that happened with Brandy. Girl, have y'all seen Brandy Glanville's face? She has some type of bacteria, or it's, I don't know if it's, y'all tell me. It's some type of, but her face is like all the like just, oh, every time I think about, I see her in her face and how, what's his name was going to help her, DeBro and Nassif, Dr. Terry DeBro, and other one, Nassif, I think that's his name, Dr. Nassif, Adrian's husband, Adrian Malouf's husband. Are they still married? They're not married anymore, huh? Her face, have y'all seen Brandy Glanville's face? Girl, it's like she has a parasite in her face. It's like, and I don't know if it came, like it's a bacteria. No, I don't know if it came from fillers or, but I don't know. But anyways, the thing that happened with Brandy and Caroline, I don't know if Caroline had a lawsuit, but like all of the stuff that happens at Bravo, and then like people keep asking you, do you want to go back? And it's almost like, are we just asking her to ask her because y'all don't have nothing else to talk about? Because y'all don't obviously know the history.
I don't miss the arguments. And I felt like if I was there, they would have to put certain girls around. Mm-hmm. Like all of those girls that are there, and I don't even know who they are. When Andy Cohen, is that a possible?
A couple of comments say, Nene keeps talking like she has a choice. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, are you feeding into, like when you're asking these questions, I feel like every single person, blogs, Twitter pages, every time they ask for, should Nene come back? And it's almost like, y'all acting like she has a choice. You acting like she has that's an option. It's not even an option. So why do we keep asking this question? She hasn't been on Housewives in I don't know how many years, and people keep asking the question, and yet and still Nene is bare, like she works, but she needs an ensemble. Nene works well in an ensemble, and I don't think she realized that until it was gone. Like, oh fuck, I need the right girls around me, right? I need the right girls around me. You're not a solo act, and you fucked up the whole thing because you wanted to be Miss Nene Leakes. I'm the queen of all of this. Every time I think about Nene fucking up her bag, like literally trips, fussing, having an issue, resolving the issue, going out eating, having trips, shopping. That's your job. And you fucked it up because you wanted to be the grand dame. And that's what it is. Nene keeps talking like she has a choice. Miss, you filed a discrimination lawsuit. They don't want that kind of drama or liability. Andy will never allow it. Nene knows she'll go back for any amount of money because she done resorted to doing a podcast with Sierra, bitch. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. We can't. I didn't understand. I don't understand the pairing. Do y'all understand the pairing? Like, I'm trying to see, like, okay, maybe Nene's a little older. I don't know. I don't know what. I'll have to listen to it and see. She's been saying she'll go back, and they haven't asked her. This situation should have taught Nene that she is disposable to Bravo. You all are, and on all of our jobs. We all are. All of us can be replaced in our jobs. All of you. There's always somebody that can do it. That can do it. And can do it for less. And will do it for less. We're still talking about this. Unfortunately, Bravo nor Andy want to rekindle anything with Nene. You don't sue someone, win, and come back to the same place you claim racially discriminated against you. Let it go. Also, prior to her exit, they only invited her back as a friend to the show. So yeah, I love to see Nene back with the girls, but this ship has sailed, sis. I agree. Girl, we are tired. And we're tired of everybody asking. We're tired of everybody asking, should Nene come back? It's almost like, okay, let's just live in a fantastical world where we imagine Nene going back to the place she accused of being discriminatory against her. Let's all let's snap out of it. We're already in the contrived reality, world. Let's release a little bit of the fantasy. Nene's not coming back to Bravo. And we never know. They brought back Phaedra. She accused somebody of premeditated rape, girl. So ain't no telling. But she didn't accuse Andy, right? She accused somebody else, and that person ain't even there anymore. So TV misses Nene. She's made for it. Well, then somebody should put Nene on TV. But Nene needs to work in an ensemble. Nene can't work by herself. And that's where she fucked up. She didn't realize, girl, you're an ensemble. You're not the star. You're not the principal. Okay? You're a part of an ensemble. By yourself, she did well with her specials, but she still had girls around her. She still had people around her. It wasn't by herself. So yeah, you need your girls around you, and now you realize it, and you fucked up the bag. Like, you literally fucked up the easiest bag. The easiest bag. You got the personality. Nene is funny as hell, quick, silly. She's all the things. We love Nene, but girl, you fucked up. You fucked up. You did. You really did. Dispute. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martell Holt insults Letitia Scott during heated argument over Marceau's alleged past infidelity. Let me see.
United Center.
Whatever it was.
No, I'm saying like what? I don't understand.
I'm gonna sure.
A lot of times, Tisha hears things about Marceau. She probably already know. She just don't want you to know. Because then, the more people know, the more she might have to do something about it. Almost how Melody had to do.
Ooh.
You know?
He called it, baby. I'm sorry. He called it. Almost how Melody had to do. The more stuff people know, the more your community is gonna start looking at you like, girl, what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? He's done this, this, and this. What you gonna do? So I'd rather you not know, right? Take your L's in silence. I'd rather you not know, so then I don't have to make a decision. And then, like, when the baby shows up, that's when you really have to make a decision. Like, oh shit. Now there's evidence of his infidelity, right? That's what Melody had to do. Did you hear what Martell said? I'm sorry. That was very on point. I don't know what's going on with Letitia and Marceau. Do I believe that Marceau has ever cheated on Letitia? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't believe that Martell and Marsupio and Mighty Mouse were going out together and Martell was the only one cheating. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Furthermore, I don't believe that men who don't cheat on their wives hang out with men who cheat on their wives. Right? I don't want to be anywhere around none of that mess, because I don't do that. So they don't hang around with men. So I feel like in literal birds of a feather flock together. The more the community knows about what's going on with your husband, the more of a decision that you'll have to make. Listen to what he said.
No, I'm saying like what? I don't understand.
I'm gonna sure.
A lot of times, Tisha hears things about Marceau. She probably already know. She just don't want you to know. Because then, the more people know, the more she might have to do something about it. Almost how Melody had to do, you know? That's why I try to keep whatever Marceau and I done in the past with women and places we've gone, things we've done, people we shared. Him after me, though. Martell
is something.
Back there somewhere.
He said him after me. Martell is a fucking mess. But this is what happens when y'all sided with the fucking weirdo. Y'all sided with him in the divorce. Y'all fucked around. Y'all knew what was going on. Y'all knew people had cars. Y'all knew y'all knew it was still smiling in Melody's face. Y'all knew. And then y'all, when it was all said and done, y'all was siding with him. Martell's a good guy. That's a good guy. That's a good guy. And now his narcissism has turned in your direction. Now all of a sudden, y'all mad at Martell. Oh, now y'all know how it feels. If I was Melody, I wouldn't say a goddamn thing to none of you motherfuckers. That's what y'all get. That's exactly what y'all get. And if Melody and Martell were still together, they'd be trying to expose the people together. The Petties, yes. They would be trying to expose the people together like they were doing when everybody first found out. Mm-hmm.
And he, like a fool, wants to keep pushing my buttons, and I think that he wants it out there. He wants Tisha. I think he don't want to be married.
Now he don't want to be married. That man is, when I tell you, that man is crazy. Being married or being in relationship or like in relationship with somebody like Martell, he's off. That first statement he made is absolutely true though. The more that the community knows, the more of a decision the woman has to make. So she don't want you to know, because then like when a baby comes, you can't hide that. That's when women like really leave. Like, oh shit, there's a baby.
I feel that you should, I don't know about that, Martell. You know that Martell, we've done. It just make me feel that you don't care about your marriage. No, Martell, we don't care about your words. So, good for you. For what? Because
what the crazy part of it is that nobody has ever come out and said that they are Marsupio's mistress, except for that girl over there that they did that interview with. That was, I don't know about that woman, possibly, but I don't know if that was just a jump off at the time, but not like a mistress, like the way that Slow Slaw is to Martell. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody has come out with anything. So y'all doing all this talking, y'all not coming out with anything. And it's just like after a while, another thing, after a while with this one too, it's like, how long is that storyline going to go that Marceau is cheating on Letitia? I remember, I'm old enough to remember when Marceau was down to the internet calling Tisha cheat back Tisha. Like she cheats back. So we already know what's going on. That's probably stuff they got going on. They don't want anybody to know, right? Again, as long as there's no evidence of the infidelity, bitch, what do you can say anybody. You can interview anybody, girl. Okay, whatever. Letitia has said that she would leave him if she found out he was cheating. She has said that it would be over with. So we don't know that, right? He may have cheated on her. She may know about it. Again, but because there's no baby, then I'm gonna stay. I'm not breaking. You know how many women are like, I'm not breaking up my marriage because he cheated, because he put my life at risk. Why would I do that? I'm holding on to all of this, girl. Anyways, I gotta go. Martell is pissed that everybody cheated, but his wife is the only one who left. Right. But you're the only one who made a baby, right? Martell's the only one who made a baby. Because whether you like it or not, I truly believe that if there was no baby, Melody would be right there. Because Melody used to be the type that I'm staying in my marriage. I'm gonna even have sex with my husband. It's my husband. I can have unprotected sex with him too, just like you're having unprotected sex with him. I can have unprotected because that's my husband.
But keep my husband out of it.
Right? That's your husband. Keep my husband out of it. Every man wish he had one like you, Tisha. He chewed her up with that one. That cut deeper than calling her slow. Right. Oh my God. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about Martell Holt. Do y'all still watch it? I don't watch it. I watch the clips. And I watch the reviews, right? So, but he said it with that. And he called her slow. Girl, I can't take it. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.